I always have to wonder if it worked or not. Because a lot of things are happening at the same time. I just need to make sure that whatever is happening right now is actually upcoming. What do you mean upcoming? I am live. No, see, there we go. I'm live. I'm right there. See? It's not a joke. I just need to tweet it on Twitter. And then gonna say, like, I'm live. I forgot that. I forgot that part, so I'm doing it right now. Come on. Come on. YouTube and Twitch working on the Elden Ring cartoon. That one, and then Twitch. There we go. Or, there we go. Let's see if I'm live on Twitch too. Just gotta check some things, you know. I normally go live on. Ooh, that's a low bit rate. Oh no, it's not low bit rate. That's fine. Look at me. Hello, me. Hello. I'm here. There we go. Just gotta make sure everything is here. Let's talk to Discord as well. If you're not in the Discord, you should be. It's pretty cool. It's our Discord. Everyone. There we go. Boop, boop. There we go. Whoop. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. What you doing? I'm working on the Elden Ring cartoon. I'm going to work on that today. The only thing I got to do is... I don't even know if that works, but I need a chat of this. Am I? Yeah, I think I'm live. Yes. And I click it, and then I'm there. Look at that. Can I just pause this? Because I don't want to see or hear myself. And then I want to put that there. Put that somewhere over here. There we go. Huh, neat. Yeah. So, yeah, if you didn't know, I'm working on the Elden Ring cartoon. It's all done frame by frame. Let me know how the audio is, by the way. I did a lot of things at the same time. So, it's a little bit of a chaotic thing right now. Which is fine. And one of the things that I just wanted to do on this stream, like see if I can fix the wings because they are not in the original video so far. So I'm gonna try and do that. Got an image right here. I'm probably gonna put it right there, and then I'm gonna say export it to a certain place. How's everyone doing, by the way? I don't really have a view on what the stream is doing, how many views people, but I do have the chat, and that's important. I know about the chat. I know about the chat. So you can talk to me. On both Twitch and YouTube, so that's good. And TikTok, if you really want to. I'll just be there. It is like an unannounced one, and normally I stream on a Tuesday, so, but today I was like, hey. Let's do it now. I'm going to say +6, and then I'm going to say wings. I don't need an image. Oops. Wings. There we go, PNG. Something that I want to quickly fix, I guess, is see if it works. Go to the YouTube. Yeah, this project is going to be... It's going to be really cool. It's like the old VHS effect. If you're here on TikTok, by the way, feel free to say hi. I am streaming on Twitch and YouTube, but TikTok is a thing too. I'm just streaming there. If people talk, if people like it, that's fine. There we go. That's the scene. There we go. There we go. So let's see if we can add the wings here. I'm not sure if I'm able to, but... Again, feel free to chat with me on TikTok as well. I'm here for the good cause of the animation world. And I definitely want to show you that I'm not using AI, so... This is all handmade. Well, with a little bit of tools of, you know, Adobe After Effects and Photoshop and Animate and stuff like that, but... So feel free to stop by, talk to me, TikTok. I just got live. Let's do the wing. Ooh, that's too large. So I got, yeah, that's the wings. Oh! I do have the wings here, but that's off. That's interesting. Let's add it to the shaker. And then let's say 66.7. Again, that does not make any sense. And then divided by 2, I guess. Yes, that's correct. There we go. That's the wings. I feel like if I put them here, that's enough, isn't it? Man, this place is a ghost town. It is right now, but normally that more people pop in every now and then. So, like I said, it's just like I did this stream unannounced, so I'm just poof, I'm just online, you know. That's always a bad thing. I shouldn't do that, but I did. It just came to me in a dream that I should stream today, so I did. But don't forget, I'm not a big streamer or anything, you know. I'm just, you know, just a guy who's up to no good when I started making trouble in my neighborhood. All right. So this frame right here, this is really not that bad. Let's put a keyframe on all the meshes. And he spreads his wings. Well, actually, it should be a little bit lower here. There's so many things going on at the same time, so it doesn't really matter. There we go, something like that, and then the wings pop in, but that's a little bit too slow, and it needs to be on posterize, please, posterize time. There we go. Let's see if that kind of works. Yeah, sort of. Could be more. Could be more. I don't want to make it look ugly, so. Yeah, that's better. And then at that frame, I think somewhere over here, I need to like also start like enlarging it, so positioning. Actually, the Twitch thing, I mean the TikTok thing is kind of driving me insane because like I see it on the side and people joining and leaving and joining and leaving and joining and leaving, or actually just joining. I don't know if they stay, but it's just something that I wanted to try. Not that big on TikTok, but I'm, you know, I do want to try new things. You know, I'm off to sleep since it's almost 10 p.m. Oh, yeah, feel free to, yeah. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for your curiosity. Your time is your time spent on me is well appreciated, so. I think that should be enough. Oh, actually, the wings kind of work now. Oh, that could work. But it's just like this frame's a little weird. But other than that, like it's fine. It's too late now, but I should have asked like where you're from. But don't worry about it. If you're off to bed, you are off to bed. You go rest. Because it's not 10 p.m. here, that's for sure. It is, what's the time? It's 2:45, so. Yeah, the wings kind of work. Well, actually, yeah. Well, almost work. They come in very late. Yeah, I feel like the wings could work here. They're more just there, so that's good. And then maybe on this frame, I could make him appear. But, let's put the frames over here. It's a little weird, but you know, it's gonna work out. It always does. Not sure about these frames. I'm not sure, but we can see what happens. And then, well, actually, it should also, you know, be here, I guess. Let me know if the music is not too loud, by the way. And these should all go all the way up here. I know it's not like super traditional animation like this, but I think that's okay. Yeah, that conveys the idea of like wings coming in well enough, I think. Hello, Frankruli Luli. How are you? I have no idea what YouTube or Twitch or whatever is doing. I haven't really checked today, so I can check if I want to. But do I want to? I probably don't. It's just a slow Monday. Yeah, I think the wings work. Hey, Sinister, how you doing? Hello. How close is the cartoon to being finished? I'm gonna say 95, 97%. We need some backgrounds and like 2 more characters. It's close. It's very close. And obviously next week we're probably gonna have like a dual stream again. So this task is done. It feels a little bit, you know, gummy on the wings here. So I might want to, you know, in between that a little bit, or take out the in between actually. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. Cruelly Dooley just finished that scene. We got like 2 really cool voiceovers as well for like the ending scene, which is like beyond the scene of the like the cartoon, like the main feature, if you will. So that's you know, it is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm not really paying attention to TikTok, by the way, but who cares? Yeah, okay, so the wings work. I'm gonna leave them for now. I think they're fine. We can always take them out. Let's not worry about it too much. So the next scene, that's not gonna be. Oh, this is gonna be Radon, I think. So I got in Radon, I got like some magic where the rocks are going up, but there's also the scene. Well, that we don't need Placid to see anymore. But you know, no, I don't need it at all anymore. That's fine. And then I'm gonna take Radon. That's the coloring of Radon. And that's without the girl, the guy. I mean, sorry, I keep thinking it's a girl, but it's a guy. That's completely fine. I'm gonna color that one in. Not sure if I'm super happy on the music today, but maybe I am. All right, so let's delete all the sketch layers. We don't need those anymore. We got the lower body, and that's under Radon, and that's on top of Radon, but that's not the rough though, is it? It is the rough. So I don't need it anymore? Yes, I don't need it anymore. And we don't need a reference anymore either. Not that reference anyway. Well, no, actually we do. We do. Let's see how it looks on TikTok anyway. I always wondered, like... I don't even see if I'm live. Wait, doesn't make any sense. Wait, what? Okay. Doesn't matter. Go away. No. No. I'm live. I am live. There we go. I am live. Yeah, there we go. It looks amazing. It doesn't look amazing. How are you doing, Kegri Manoka? Kegri Manoka. You're live on YouTube, lol. Yes. Every week these days. Like for the last 3 months, I have been every week. And I try to keep doing that. Normally on a Tuesday, but I was doing something. I forgot what I was doing. Oh, right. I was shot 2. No, shot 3, I think it is. Just vibing and drop by to say hi. Welcome. I'm glad you could make it, man. I'm vibing as well. I'm working on the last scenes of the next cartoon. I'm planning on doing a lot of things as well. I plan on doing Moho streams, which I'm still learning. I plan on basically doing a lot of things. This is what I'm saying. God, I don't need Michaela on Torrent because Torrent is not in that shop, and I'm happy Torrent is here though. He's my favorite Elden Ring character. So Mecharodon. There we go. Yes, please import them. I keep saying she, so if I keep saying she, that's on me. It's because it looks like a girl. So I just need some coloring and stuff like that. But so we got the crown. My version doesn't even have a crown. That's interesting. But the hair is there, so that's good. Yes, we get so well. That's not completely what it's supposed to do, but. Category good enough? I don't know. Maybe. But yeah, I'm just gonna color this scene as well, and stuff like that. So let's see if it's going well or not. We'll see. We'll see eventually. Yeah, this video is gonna be really cool. Hopefully, when it goes live, people don't think it's oh, he's live again. I don't want to see that. I don't know. I messed up. I think my Adobe Animate is gonna crash. Bop, boop, beep, boop, bop, boop. Oh, crap. Yeah, so that's what I didn't want to do. Got it. All right, let me just really quickly fix that because that's not supposed to happen. Or maybe I can. I don't know. Maybe. Ah! Everything's breaking. Yes, okay, cool. Just that scene, please. And I fill in all the hair pieces. Let's see if I can do it super quick. Nope, that's the wrong color. It's fairly yellowy. Oh, so that's gonna be behind him. That has to go behind him. Okay, this is at least a little quicker though. Yeah, this is the kind of speed that I want when coloring in a project. It's not gonna go well everywhere though. That's fine. Something like that, and then boop, and then boop. I might change the music into something a little bit more upbeat, because holy hell. There we go, almost done. Yeah, so like this is one of the scenes that's not gonna make a lot of sense because that's not finished. Damn it. Damn it, no. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. Yeah, it's probably going to be a slow stream, like on like talking and people hanging out and stuff like that. But I think it's going to be a nice stream, just for me to get some work done. And that's good too. That is value. You have value. I have value. Not a lot. I don't have a lot of value. I think I'm on discount. But that's okay. I don't want to say discount. I want to say like clearance. Like buy me now or throw me in the trash. That's okay. So that's the hair on the back. And that needs to go behind, well, his helmet. Behind this, everything. That just needs to go here. That's not true. It can go behind. No, it can. Yeah, it can. We're good now. We're good. And happy. I don't know. Hey, are we? No, I don't think that's going to work. Wait, that's not going to work. Ah! We'll figure it out later. Let's do the, whatever the hair is on the front. Head? No. No, don't do it behind the helmet. No, I know, but like, how do I do it in front of the helmet, but behind the hair? So that's not going to work. So I need to fix it later by masking. Because you made a boo-boo. Not me, you did. So, there we go. So that has the same color, basically, the front hair, which is fine. I can just fill it in. That makes my life a little bit easier. That's good. We'll see what needs fixing eventually. I treated Mick as an animation. It always overlays Radon, except for the lower body. Probably I would have done it back in the maybe, but like the hair is going in front of the a lot of things, so that doesn't work either. Oh crap! I broke it. Ah, crap. Does she have, like... No, I think that's the same color for now. But yeah, you can always change it. That's fine. As long as things are getting colored, basically. That has not been filled in well. I can deal with that. Today I can. Normally I can't. You see me on other streams. I was very angry. And impatient. And rightfully so. I should listen to Mario Kart music. I mean, that could work. Do you think Nintendo has a problem with me doing that? What? What is broken here? There's so many mysterious holes in this. I don't know why. How you doing, Noel? Noel the large. I read Noel the large pirate. That's kind of that would have been cool. But the large prairie, that works too. I'm good with both. That one is completely not making sense. You need to be very smart to color this in like a toddler. It's pronounced Noel. Noel. What did I say? Noel? I meant Noel, obviously. In my country, you would spell it with 2 dots on the E. Noel. I don't know what it's called in English. Trema. That's all I know in English, anyway. Well, that's a nice name. We're getting a baby, and it's probably gonna happen like within 2 weeks. So I got a deadline here, but we've been thinking about a lot of baby names. We found one out now, but I would not have mind Noel. That is actually a real cool name. Well, you know, maybe next kid. I like Noel. Now it's growing on me. Damn it. Gotta talk to the missus now, huh? No, it's gotta be something else. My cousin's name is Noel, Joel, but like not Joel, but like Yoel. I like how Sanic appeared for a brief period of time in Random Heaven. Yeah, that was my idea. We actually put in a lot of memes. I think there's a bunch of Easter eggs in there that nobody knows about. I don't think they've all been discovered yet either. There's some secrets in there. Fun fact. Okay, let me give you a hint. The fonts that you can read on what's it called? The scene with the Inklings. Sorry, the scene with the Inklings. That is actually like the text is actually translatable. That doesn't really mean anything meaningful, but you know it is translatable. We did take the time to put in, you know, effort. It's a lot of frames that I gotta fill in creatively. That sucks. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna ignore the TikTok thing. It's just like a long series with a lot of people joining and leaving. I gotta see if you know. But if you're here from TikTok and you just want to chat, you can. It is free. Same for Twitch and YouTube. If I'm not mistaken, I'm reading it all, so. So it should pop up, both of it. So far only YouTube though, which is fine. Oh, I want to listen to Secret of Mana music. I kind of want to listen to. Can we just quickly listen to the Secret of Mana music? Secret of Mana playlist. SNES. I just need to listen to that a little bit. If it can, like, you know, well, this one says restored. That's interesting. Ooh, stream on a Monday. What? Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Is this? Ooh, that sounds pretty good. I hope jamming Sam Miller doesn't mind that I'm using that I'm listening to his soundtrack. Okay, let's listen to that a little bit, if you don't mind. Oh, it's time to replay the game. It's such a good game. Anybody played this? Yes, it's a stream on a Monday. I might not, like, we're at the end of the project, and I was either, like, me streaming something meaningful right now than me doing dumb stuff, like, later on, like, things that, you know, weren't very important, is what I'm saying. Oh, the first time I saw these, like, flamingos, like, fly by, that was really cool in the game. It's such a hauntingly beautiful soundtrack, along with the music of like Chrono Trigger and stuff like that, and you know, it's just very good. Except for the menu theme, that's annoying. When will your next Diddle request stream come? Exactly in 1 week. Unless the baby arrives, then not. Because, you know, then I got, like, different priorities for a little bit. But if I'm not mistaken, on a Tuesday, I will have a Doodle stream. You know, so... If for some reason the baby pops out of my girlfriend at roughly around that time, then I might not stream, you know. It is only fair. Why is there an ear suddenly on the hair layer? Why is that happening? Yeah, I really gotta replay Hero Mana. And then probably also what do you call it? Saiga no Setsu 2 or Secret Mana 2. Saiga no Setsu 3, Secret Mana 2. Oh, pretty good. Let me just really do a quick test. This. No, it's working. Good. Just making sure the chat was working on Twitch. I had some issues with it in the past. Yeah, it's not gonna make a lot of sense to. Hey. Where are the lines of the? Oh, that's what you're trying to do. You silly goose! That's not how it works at all. There we go. Fine. Are you guys enjoying those doodle streams? Because I like doing them. But if not enough people care, then I might not do them. Yes. I gotta turn off my chat real quick, but... Give me 1 second. Oh, you like him? Good, good. Did I draw something for you before? I probably I might, but I might have also forgotten what it was. You're also on the Discord channel, right? Where you can pick those up. There we go. That should be good. And then the last frame should just be a hand. Yes, it is. And some random hair. There we go. Then let's do the face, I guess. Wait. I turned my WhatsApp off, and then now it's turned on again. What the hell? So I think it should be off now. That's annoying. Huh. Muy interesante. Oh well. Okay, so we got the face. Well, we don't want to work on the face. We want to work on the head. Will it make sense though? So the front hair we did, so I can use that. That is the wrong color. There we go. Yes. Yeah, we can get through this. I guess should be fine. This one is not fine for some reason. Because it's just a chin. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Lord, oh Lord. There we go. Let's see if that works. That's not how that works at all. No, that's not how that works at all. Damn it. I can fix it, but probably gonna be fine. It's not gonna be fine. That doesn't look fine. Oh boy. That is also a little bit off, I think. Because that needs to be the color of hair, I think. Which I can do, so that's good, but... Yeah, this is just like I don't care if anybody else likes this music, but I think it's so good. How is this in front of? Doesn't make any sense. I'll return to the regular music. We can also do like, you know what? I'm gonna change it up. I'm gonna say, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to stream it. Mario Kart World playlist. That always keeps me going. Yes. 7 hours of Mario Kart music, no sound effects. Sure. Is my Twitch is still going? How the hell? Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom, 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 ba-dum, boom, boom. Right, so we're still working on this lady right here. So we got the face almost done. Oh, we didn't get the head done completely. There we go. That's the Mario drawing song. Yeah, it is. It sure is. Yeah, I figured this like is a little bit more palatable for like a stream. But I just wanted to listen to the soundtrack of Secret Mana for a little bit. But now we can do this again. I didn't like Mario Kart World. I think I played all the cups once, and then I just like, okay, I guess. I played a couple more like on multiplayer, but even that was like, it's fine. I tried the multiplayer mode where you just like get eliminated if you're not fast enough, and that was kind of fun. Sort of. I think that was my favorite mode, but I felt like Mario Kart World's a little bit too random or something like that. There's too many open spaces. Yes, that's the downside of playing with a lot of players, but it's like, meh. Say, I'm not gonna lie, I prefer the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Yeah, me too. With all the DLC and stuff like that, they're great. They're really nice and compact, and I feel like on Mario Kart World, it's just like super large levels for the sake of being very large. I don't know. I like the randomness, like, oh, now there's bow bombs on the road, and now there's this in the road, and now it's down the road. So I do like that, but you know. But I wanna get as good of a time trial or something like on a level, and I don't wanna. Yeah, you know. It didn't feel as good. That's what I'm trying to say. And like, there's too many random characters in there too. They got the whole Mario franchise, the whole Nintendo franchise, and they have so many safe picks or something like that, you know. I don't think that matters too much. It's like, yeah, you can play as the cow. That is fun. But let me play as like a Paper Mario, like characters from the Paper Mario series or something like that. Like, not in 2D, but like something like that, like iconic characters, you know. Let me play as Goombella, you know. Actually, that would be really cool. And now I get to play as Cow. Which is fine. That's cool too. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Ba-dum-bum-bum. It would be cool if there was a Paper Mario Kart game. Yeah, actually it would be. I could still like be from like the back. I could make that. Could I make that? I might make that. Like as a video, obviously. But ooh, I kind of want to do a. Ooh, I kind of want to do a Paper Mario Kart. A video now. Yeah, that could be cool. I gotta remember that idea. And that I completely stole it from you. That would be like a Blender project, right? That'd be cool. That'd be cool. And obviously I have Paper Zelda in there as well. Because, like, we did Paper Zelda, so... Maybe. 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 Let's play this. Yeah, that's not working. Yeah, let's just do the rest of the body. I can kind of guess that it's fine. Not the body though. Let's do the second arms. Where's the regular arms? We got the crown. Oh, crown. What? Does she have a crown? Michaela. Elden Ring. Oh boy, yeah, I guess that's a crown. It's just jewelry too. We didn't draw those. There's like a... I'm gonna give it like a yellowish tint, I think. Maybe like white. The whole... I know it's a guy, by the way, but... Oh well, let's do the hands, actually. The body? No, it's not the body. Second arms. Yes, it is. Pum, pum, pum. So Mikola's been defeated twice, and I didn't actually realize that. That's interesting, though. I didn't make the storyboard, so it's not that weird, but... Yeah, there we go. That's nice. That's nice. That color's in a little better. Okay, that's for the second pair of arms. But then why is the body going over? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it's set up. See, so for example, like this, I can't really work with this unless I draw over the line here. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Wait, Simply Noah. Simply Noah, you didn't pop up on my... That's interesting. You didn't pop up on my chat. He said, haha, stream goes brr, which is good. But it's not showing up on my chat. That's interesting. It is supposed to. Because I tested it before and that worked. But Afida Quartz works. How you doing? It's been a while. How are you? Yeah, definitely long night time no see, man. Thank you for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Doing great. Cool, yeah. What have you been up to? What's the last time when we spoke? Whoop, 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 whoop. Sorry, I keep thinking, like, if I hear this theme song, I need to do that in my head from the Mario twins. They look so goddamn the same. I bet if you ask them for ice cream cone, they both say yes. Yeah, oh, a long time ago. I actually switched jobs twice in the meantime. Jesus, what are you doing now? Hey, shiggity swiggity swag. Wrong. I'm gonna watch that video on stream later, by the way. Oh, that's actually her sleeve? I think that's her sleeve. I think I messed up a little bit, but yeah, that's her sleeve. Damn it. Damn it. I'll fix it later. You're joking. Are you? I believe you. If you said so, I would have believed you. Oh. Wait, you're not joking? You're not joking. Wait, are you even allowed to say that? Are you even allowed to say, like, that it's on... Like, wait, is there a part 4 in the making at all? I didn't even know that. The more I listen to the Mario Kart World music, the more I think of the original songs from the original Mario Kart. Yeah, me too. They're really good. But, what? You're kidding. What do you do? Wait, you didn't know 4 is coming? No, actually I didn't. What the hell? Why didn't I know that? Witcher 4. Oh, of course I did. Yeah, it's not with Geralt. It's with the Ciri. Ah, dude, obviously I did know that. Now I feel stupid. Crap. It's like, no, I just, of course I knew. Christ. For some reason I was like, I don't remember seeing Geralt. But it's, I mean, it's because it's Ciri. It's looking amazing, by the way. I heard it got some slack because like you're playing a Ciri and Ciri is slightly, well, she's not like the same age anymore. There was like some things about that, but so what did you do on the project? It's super interesting. I love this. I was like, if you guys need help on anything Witcher related, you can call us, but I wouldn't even know what to do for that project. The quality on that stuff is amazing. Oh crap, I was fixing the sleeve as well. Actually, working on the animations. No way! That's super cool. Okay, and now I'm very jealous. Damn. Is it revealed? Like, obviously, don't tell me anything that's NDA related. I don't want to get you in trouble, but especially since you're live on the stream. But did I color it? Wait, 1 second. Okay, cool. Is there a release date for it yet? Again, anything you're not allowed to say, don't say, obviously, blah, 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 but... Are you working from their location as well? Yeah, that was my second question. You are working... that was my question. You can share that. No problem. I'm working remote and will move next week to the right of the border between Germany and the Netherlands. Wait, as in like Almelo or something like that? Uzbek? I'm just trying to figure out like places that would make sense. But yeah, don't worry. You don't share anything you don't want to share, obviously. But tell me later on Discord. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, near Arnhem. That's actually Uzbek in like that's close by. And don't tell me on Discord. I'm kidding. I don't want to know anything. Well, I want to know everything, but I don't want you to tell me anything. Because it would be illegal. Punishable by death. That's super cool. Really excited for that one. Is it known on what platforms it's gonna get released? Because I don't own a PS5 or an X series. I do have a PC with GeForce Now, so I don't think we can recruit you guys from animations this time. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, too bad the Black Forest project that I can't talk about, even though I didn't sign an NDA, got cancelled because the company took a different direction, like business-wise, sort of say. Because we were doing stuff for that project, like in a starting phase. That was really cool. But too bad it didn't go on. That would have been amazing for our portfolio. I don't know what platforms from the top of my head. Oh, that's okay. It would be nice if there's a PC version because, you know, that's where I'll be playing on, so. Like, I didn't want to keep up with consoles anymore. So, I gotta switch too, you know. But funnily enough, Google AI already seems to know the release date a year already. That's AI for you. Oh boy. Hey, no, we sell that. Thank you so much. You got the default animation. That's boring. Wait, let's double check if that's correct. Nobody subscribed. Would you, Dave, subscribe? Oh yeah, Prime Gaming. Got it. You still got the default animation. That's stupid. I made so many animations. Thanks so much for resubbing. I believe you're already in the credits. Yes, you are. Are you? You must be. I'll figure it out later, but there's credits here, so I'll make sure you're in the credits. By the way, anybody who subscribes, gets a subscription on Twitch or YouTube membership or donates and stuff like that, we'll get to the we'll get in in the credits here. So feel free if you want to join in. But thanks so much for subscribing. So how's it been with you guys? It's still Niels, and the intern number 4 or 5. No, things did change. Let me answer your question, Noel, in a few minutes. But things did change. No, I'm not working with Nayless or Ryan anymore. We just they wanted to do different things, and you know, so it's completely fine. I did try to pursue games as well. So I'm working on a game that I would love to show you. Yeah, and Ryan is actually doing a lot better. Yes, Nayless is not working on any project. Actually, hasn't been working on any of the projects in the last 1.5 years or something like that. But he's working on his own stuff, so that's really cool too. But that's okay. I've been working with Neil people as well, and with interns that are no longer interns. One of them is Evelyn, who's right there, who actually storyboarded this whole project. So I think that's super cool. And did a lot of the animation as well, and stuff, a lot of backgrounds. So yeah, I mean, there's plenty of stuff going on there. And yeah, I've been working with a lot of people actually. So yeah, it really has been long. Yeah, you're right. Maybe we talked before, but I just didn't, you know, tell you. We didn't talk about it. Wait, give me 1 second. Well, this is going. There we go. There we go. Sometimes I have to check if things are not broken. But yeah, it's been a while. Definitely, it's been a while. A lot of cool stuff though. Yeah. So what's the last video we made with his help? Oh. That was the Helldivers one, actually. So, yeah. That's the last one. That was over a year ago. Yeah. And actually, Souls and Goblins, that was also mine. And Smoothware is mostly mine, so... And like, interns. But it's okay. We're doing different stuff as well. I mean, I haven't been on Twitch much in general. No worries. I haven't streamed on Twitch in like 2 years or something like that. I've been starting to doing like 60 bits extra streams, and then I was like, the hell with it. I'm just gonna stream on the main channel as well. That's actually costing me a lot of subscribers. It's like every time I stream is like 100 subscribers down or something like that. But we got plenty, so it's fine. It's just like not content people are, you know, here for, and I think it's okay. Yeah, okay, cool, yeah. So on YouTube, yeah. But I'm now in a position where I can't have a stream open on the side as I work again. Okay, that makes sense. You're free now? How did you make your Squid Game on Game Boy? We used Game Boy Studios, Game Boy Studio. I got it open right now. I can open it right now. It's still not easy, but I think I got it all synced actually. We did still like have to make the credits, all the stuff ourselves, but the Squid Game does work with you know, a lot of stuff, a lot of animations, a lot of like level designs and stuff like that. So there's some programming involved, but it's all it's not super complex. It was something that I was able to learn, you know. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. Oh, spoiler for the secret ending. So yeah, 3 endings. 6 games. An instruction manual, so... yeah, it's called GB Studio. That was a lot of fun. I'm not sure if you tried it, Fida Quartz, but it's actually playable on a Game Boy. I think that I'm so proud of that project. This project is going to be very good as well. I'm not sure what the next one is going to be. I'm thinking about like doing a Weird Al Yankovic's Pokemon video. I've been wanting to do that for a long time. And I've also been thinking about doing a Looney Tunes style Chuck Jones Zelda video with Link. But I might like start using Moho. But no, I understand you can't like keep the stream open. There's a lot of cleaning up on this file still, but that's okay. A lot of lines crossing each other still. Like I can handle it for this stream. I can handle it, but I could use some help on it later. I'm giving the wrong color, aren't I? Shit. Color. Yeah, that's the wrong color. Damn it. Okay, that was dumb. Yeah, that was my fault. Damn it. She's so pale. Everything is like the same color. Damn it. Okay, gotta fix that real quick. It's not the end of the world. What time will your next Doodle stream be? I am not certain yet. Normally, roughly around this time. Sometimes I'm doing them like in the evening, which does make more sense for a dual stream, but I'm not certain yet. Maybe in the evening. Actually worked at Ubisoft last year on Avatar. I couldn't quite have streams open there. Wait, what Avatar? Did you work on the Avatar game? You gotta see my. Oh, we're talking about like Avatar: The Last Airbender, Dan. The expansion of Fire and Ash. Oh, what? Wait, what? No, James Cameron. Okay, cool. Avatar, Ubisoft. Fire Ash. Oh, so the Frontiers of Pandora one? Got it. Is it? Okay, be honest. Without you, without you hurting your own business, but is this a good game? Because I thought the movies were a little bit. I'm gonna be honest. I thought the movies were a little bit boring, and I haven't seen the last one because of it. But this looks amazing, though, and I know I'll have a good time with just like exploring this, though. I don't think you can hurt the business of Ubisoft anymore. Is that bad, huh? Wait, what happened? But this looks good. This looks like a lot of fun. This looks like something that I would enjoy. But I also heard like the game was a little bland. But then again, the movies were bland to me anyway. I know a lot of people love it, and I know my dad loved it. Look at that. That's like a little stealthy. Oh, there you go. That sounds like fun actually. What you do in this one? Also animation. I would love to like work for a big company just for like a couple of years, especially with the baby coming. I might like want to get some like a stable job or something like that, just for a little bit, or teach. But the base game was released as good, but apparently this expansion is their best received title in many years. Well, that's good. Is the gameplay like this too? Because this sounds like a lot of fun. This looks like a lot of fun actually. It's also being pretty well received. It has a lot of likes. I got the dislike button. Yeah, this looks like a lot of fun. You can reuse those arrows, I think, but you do you. Yeah. Yeah, kill him. There we go. Yeah, this looks like a lot of fun, actually. Yeah, I know that's the gameplay, but is this the gameplay of like the original as well, or is this like really specific to Fire from the Ashes? Wait, this is not out yet. It says work in progress, not final game quality, and it's 2 months old. Oh, coming December 19th. You know what? I don't know what to say now. It's a full-blown expansion. Okay, cool. But it's better than the original. Or is it not? Is it different? This looks like fun, though. I'll probably have fun with it. Like, I'm not into Star Wars, for example. Like, I don't necessarily enjoy the movies, but I really enjoy Star Wars: The Last Jedi. No, the Jedi Survivor and the other one. Was it Last Jedi? No, that's not the name. Jedi Survivor and Jedi something. I love those. The first one I finished at like 100%. So, you know, maybe the Avatar games they work too for me, you know. I don't know. Maybe. Don't feel obliged to pick this up for me though. No, I won't. But it's always like cool knowing someone who worked on something. A friend of mine actually did the voice of Pauline in the Dutch version of Donkey Kong Bonanza, and that's also really cool. So that was like amazing work on her part. But I'd rather you play The Witcher 4. I will do that too. I was a big fan of The Witcher 3. I gotta be honest, I got frustrated with the DLC. Like, I think it was Blood and Wine or something like that. I had to fight a big toad, and I was hardly able to defeat it, and I just got annoyed, and I never touched it again. Even though I hear they're really good. Damn it. Oh well. Anything you're playing right now? Beyond, like, you know, I know it's your job to make video games, but work on video games, but... The Big Toad was the beginning of the first expansion. Hearts of... Yes, that one. Okay, so it wasn't Blood and Wine then. But yeah, I just, like, got annoyed by it. It's like, nope. I'm done. Yeah, I figured that much. And I believe I did eventually, like kill it. And I was like, I don't feel like it anymore. Also, I got a problem with, like, DLC in general. Like, if I play a game and like a DLC comes out, after I already finished the game, I'm like, well, I'm already past this. Like, I'm already, you know, I've been there now. The story is complete. Like, I really want to play the DLC for Cyberpunk, but I already finished it. So, either, like, I'll completely play it from the start again and then also include the DLC, or not at all. You know. I feel you have the same. Yeah, exactly. So it's very rare. For another example, like Dishonored 2 got like a standalone with the woman. I forgot her name, but outsider something, doesn't matter. But I love the Dishonored series, and I saw that and I was like, no, it's part of Dishonored 2. I don't want to. And then I played it and it was amazing, but not that long, but it was really good. Why are hardly any people chatting in the stream? I don't know, man. They can. They should. They might. They're allowed to. But some people just want to, like, you know, chill and listen to me babbling on. They are also very intimidated by me. They're scared babies. No, I don't know. And it's fine. Like, feel free to lurk and just, like, have fun and just see me color. I know this part is not that interesting. But it has to be done, and it's something that I can do on stream without going crazy, because I get people like to talk to, even if there's nobody in a chat like talking. I can just, like, you know, talk a little bit, and then just talk to myself or something like that. You know, just narrate what I'm doing or something like that. So let's do the sleeves now. Ugh, even coloring on this project is slow. One of the reasons why I won't, like, do this workflow anymore. I think that makes sense. This workflow is, it's hard to get the dopamine in time. Let me put it like that. I need my timely dopamine. I'm actually currently playing through the expansion of The Witcher 3. Oh, there you go. I'm having a blast. Very much looking forward to Blood and Wine, as it's seen as the best expansion to ever be. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, so I might retry that then. I believe it came out, like, on the Switch too, and I was like, oh, I could try that, I guess. But, you know. How did this doesn't make any sense? You know what? I'm gonna keep coloring this, and then at a certain point, I'm like, here, you guys fix it. That's the beauty of it, isn't it? Because I have no idea what to where to color this part. I didn't animate the scene. But I'm coloring it because I need to get something done on stream or something like that. Continue your save file though. Maybe load. It's like on my PS4. I guess I can sync that on my newly PS4 that I got somewhere because I don't have a PS4 anymore, and now I do. But I'm rambling. It's a long story. Yeah. Oh, I was like 10 minutes into Heart of Stone. Yeah, that makes sense. It feels like that, yeah. Something like that. There we go. And then something like that. I originally got a Steam Deck and playing on there. Yeah, that makes sense. I wouldn't mind having a Steam Deck. So I might get one eventually. It seems like a fun device. A friend of mine like can't like stop talking about it. Well, I won't be selling my Switch 2. I know you did, but you said you did. But I wouldn't sell my Switch 2 for it because there's still like unique games on the Switch 2. Although so far it has been Mario Kart World, which I haven't been enjoying except for the music right now. You too. I haven't been super enjoying. And Donkey Kong Bonanza. That's it. I looked at Metroid Prime. I thought it was exceptionally boring and bland. It looked cool, but, you know, I was like, I love Metroid. I love the 2D Metroids, most of all. But this looked utterly boring for some reason. What shenanigans? I mean, I'm not going to defend them, but they do have shenanigans. But I mean, what that doesn't narrow it down. Let me put it like that. Like I'm a big Nintendo fan, obviously, but I'm like also a nostalgic fan, you know. I will play Mario 3 for the 15th time or something like that. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da, ba-dam. Oh. The long answer, you're probably looking to yourself. I don't want to blast the stream with negativity. No. You can talk to. You can talk to me like that. That's fine. But same here. Got every generation handheld and almost all consoles. I think I got almost all consoles. I also have them all, except for the. No, I have a GameCube somewhere in storage. The only thing that I don't have is a Virtual Boy, which I want. Like, I have a Game Boy Advanced, and like a Game Boy Color, an original Game Boy, and an NES, and a SNES, and a Nintendo 64. So, like, I got them all, but... Yeah, they are really re-releasing it, and I want it. Still, like, I just do. Yeah, I don't mind. It's super cool. I saw it in Japan and I almost wanted to buy it. It was like $300 though. And I regret not buying it. Like what a bunch of games too, I believe. Just for the record, I played one. I played one in Japan. I thought it was absolutely amazing. It felt so good. People are hating on it. Why were they? It's good. I loved it. There was this like flight simulator game, and it looks like crap on an emulator in 2D. But in 3D, it worked exceptionally well. It's like I was playing Star Fox on the Super Nintendo. At a higher frame rate too, I think. I'm not sure, but it worked out completely well. It was a lot of fun. You know, so I... Oh, by the way, I don't think you're seeing Fidecourt's chat. I'm having 2 chats on the stream, so just keep that in mind. Oh, you can see it on screen, actually. There's a mix of chats. I feel like if Nintendo, for some reason, releases a Nintendo Switch 2 Lite, the game controllers is basically going to be like the Nintendo Switch 1 itself. Maybe. I don't mind it. It's good. I was like 16 when I played on it, and I've had back problems ever since. Joking for sure. Okay, well, I got back problems too, obviously. I'm like 40, so not like 40. Oh, no. 41 is like 40, but like one more. Doesn't matter. But no, you know, I liked it. I thought it was a lot of fun. I thought it was good. Not perfect, but if you tried the original Game Boy, it's impossible to play on that thing. Like, try anything beyond Mario Land 1, 2, and maybe Wario. Maybe Tetris, and that's about like as playable as it goes. Try any other game, and you'll see it's hard to play on that thing. And I'm not talking about like a Game Boy Color or Pocket or anything backlit or something like that. No, I'm talking like the original Game Boy. That was a bad device, but very cool. Actually, we made the Squid Game remake that we did that you can play on Game Boy. We made that so it's easy to see on the Game Boy, on the original Game Boy hardware. So, you know. This is an interesting side note. Like we designed it with that in mind. We didn't design it for Game Boy Color or something. But no, I like the Virtual Boy. I just thought it was a cool device. Like, it's a ballsy move for Nintendo to create that too. You know, it is an odd thing to bring out at all. And then when the 3DS like came out, I was absolutely over the top about it. Like, I thought it was the coolest thing. I really, really, really liked the 3D, and I really still like the 3D. I would also like turn the slider up all the way. And there's so many people that just turn it off, and I don't get why. Am I the only one who thinks the Switch 2 is overpriced? It's a little high in the price range, yes. And yes, well, that's a PS4 too, but Sinister, thank you. I thought the 3DS was really good. And I really, really, really enjoyed Park Plaza with all the puzzle pieces that you can... Exactly, the little games it came with. Exactly, just my point, yeah. I would love to like collect all the puzzles. I would always bring it with me. I was working in San Francisco, and I got so many hits in San Francisco. A lot more than in the Netherlands and stuff like that. Like, I would obviously take it on a train with me in the Netherlands, but I would get so many hits. I took it with me on a trip somewhere, like I think like 2 years ago, and I like at an airport and stuff like that, and I didn't get any hits anymore. That sucked. I just like turned it on for fun and kept it in my pocket to see if like at least like one person would pass me by with Street Pass. It didn't happen. But it was very cool. I love doing that, those little mini games. I love the one where you were like a wizard and stuff like that, and you have to like beat like some demons and stuff like that. That was really cool too. Exactly. There was a lot of personality in the 3DS. Like it was like that's it. That was personality in that thing. Like obviously you could just play games wherever and whatever, you know, you can just play games on the go and that's great, but I would have loved to switch to have something like that. You know? I'm just saying. That would have been super cool. Is that the wrong color again? God damn it, it's the wrong color again. Oh, wait, how did it... Doesn't matter. Yeah, the Street Pass like thing had like a lot of personality. And it was like, it had silly games too. And I know like Domo Tashi... No, what's the game with the little guys, little me's? Domotashi? No, Omo... Help me out here. What's the name of the game again? Tomodachi. There we go. I only had the demo. But like that has a lot of personality as well. That's a lot of fun. Like I want that stuff, you know? I want Nintendo branded Japanese kookiness, like craziness, like silliness. That's the stuff that I want. That's why I enjoy WarioWare so much. And the first game was good, the second game was great, and, you know, and then it got like... I know the sequel is coming soon. Or I thought it was out yet, but either way, I'm not gonna play that game because I don't think it's my cup of tea. But it's a lot of fun. That's what I'm saying. But I feel like Nintendo games are getting more and more... I want to use the words undressed, and I'm not talking about like actual like nudity, but I'm talking about like the games are so they're bare bones or something like that. Like you get like a tennis game or something like that, and it feels stale. Like Mario Golf on the Nintendo 64 was great, and then the newer ones are getting progressively more boring and more. They're also like super polished or something like that. And I don't know. Paper Mario and Origami King was too polished for my taste. It was playing it too safe. It's a lot of fun. Still 8 out of 10. And I get that they are trying to do the new thing with the battle system, whatever. I can handle that, but I don't know. Simply Noah says Nintendo was fun before you had to pay $70 to get half of a game, and yeah, the other half, yeah, exactly. And it's not just DLC; they just bring out a game and then they bring out new game modes later and stuff like that. Mario Kart 8 felt complete, and then with the deluxe and the DLC, it felt really complete. You know, so I wouldn't crap on that, but it's still not as good as Diddy Kong Racing with all the different modes and the bosses and the battles and or Mario Kart DS with all the bonus missions and stuff like that. So was it Mario Kart DS or was that the GBA version? I thought the DS version we actually had to fight bosses. That was fun. Give me that. And now when they come up with something like that, it feels... Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Mario Kart DS was a lot of fun. But now when they come up with stuff like that, it feels marketed. Does that make sense? It feels marketed. It feels like this is the perfect Nintendo vibe and style, you know? Doesn't make any sense. So I remember when... Oh, you found it. That's a good find for $5. Definitely. So remember this. Remember when, I think it was New Super Mario Bros. U on the Wii, I believe. I thought, or was the Wii U version? I thought it was the Wii U version. To make things fresh again, they put in a level that was like Van Gogh. What's that Van Gogh level? Is that the Wii U? Van Gogh level Mario. Was that on the Wii U? I think it was. Yeah, it was on the Wii U. And people are like, whoa, this is so cool. And it's like, no, it's just a different background. It still looks pretty cool. Like, it looks pretty cool, but they could have done so much more with that. And it was like, it's just like a random level where it's like a Van Gogh painting. Cool. But it still felt like, it's so safe still. It felt so safe, you know? Even the Mario, the one that just came out with the Mario Bros. Wonder. Cool characters, cool unique animation. I liked a lot of stuff in there, but a lot of the levels were not that mind blowing with the stuff you can do. I can only remember the Mario Piranha Plant Parade, and somehow I felt like 20% of the levels were really creative, and 80% of the levels were, like, you could have gone wilder with that. It could have been sillier. Oh, there you go. Yeah, do you like Mario Wonder? I thought it was way too safe. I thought it was way too safe as well. It had some, again, the Mario, the Piranha Plant level, it's like, if like 40% of the game is like that, it would have been amazing. But it was like two, 3 levels that were truly really creative, and I was like, oh yeah, this is fun, you know. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, like you said, it's safe. It felt too safe. Oh crap. Oh, there we go. Oh, this is getting close. Also, it wasn't challenging at all. I replayed Mario Bros. And there's tough levels in it. I played. This is a fun one. I played Mario Bros. 3, and I said to myself, I'm not gonna use warp pipes, and I'm gonna do every level. Some of the stages get exceptionally hard. There's one level where you're in a cave, and the level loops, and you gotta figure out that you gotta grab a Koopa shell and then fly up before the Koopa comes out of his shell again, and you have to like flick it so it breaks some blocks. And there's like little beetles that throw blocks at you. That level was exceptionally hard. I couldn't beat it the fair way for like 10 or 20 tries or something like that before I finally got it. I remember doing it as a kid, but oh, you never beat Mario Bros. 3. I still like I suggest you to give it another go. It's really good though. They are a little bit too random in a way. The Mario Wonder power-ups. You're right in that. Like, I don't know, and they reuse a couple of them, and there's some silly stuff in there. Some stuff that I really like. How does this work? How does this work with the face? That doesn't make any sense. Wait, doesn't make any sense. Damn it. I'm gonna go in and fix that as well. I haven't bought the Switch 2. Did buy the Switch 1. I barely bought any games. They feel worth the money anymore. There's only a couple of games. Can I see it online or something like that? Log in my Nintendo. I don't know. Probably, right? Sign in. does sign in right away. Can I see my profile or something like that? Yeah, just like that guy. That's me. Oh, I can't. How do I see what games I played? Also, by the way, I didn't enjoy Silksong. I thought it was unnecessarily punishing. And it made me think it was less fun. Give me 1 second while I check. You can't... Wait, you can't, like, see your profile? I just want to see who I am. That's a good thing that I put this on a second screen, by the way. Okay, my Nintendo profile. I just want to show people what I play. If you know how to do that, let me know, because I would love to. Oh no! Don't start playing that. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. Stop it! No, I don't want to play Infected Mushroom right now. There we go. I don't know what to do with her. No, this doesn't make any sense. I can't finish this this thing. I think. I can't finish it fully. Let's see how far I can get. Because like a lot of these scenes, I can do the crown, I guess. I have to make up the color though. I'm gonna do the crown and I'll probably pass it on to like someone else. So I'm not gonna have to do this on the stream. Oh, actually, it's already colored. Wait. Oh, the crown was already colored. Oh, that's nice. Okay, well at least that's colored. That's good. But yeah, the body is not gonna make a lot of sense. I think I did most of the groundwork. Go to have off that. Thanks for streaming. No problem. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Yeah, let's see if I can do some other tasks on my to-do list. Let me grab the scene and put it here. That's some things that I still need to do. So I did the wings on plaques. There's some Rodon rock effects, and there's a black flame gargoyle, but I kind of want to do that when I'm ready to have, like, I have a background in there as well. Maybe I can. That feels like, I don't know yet. Is there anything else that I need or... Yeah, I can do... So we got the gargoyle, we got Trina. This scene is not completely ready, question mark. It's on a low frame rate for some reason. No, it is not. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's not gonna make any sense. Go away. Not gonna work on that. Also, the storyboard scenes and stuff like that and the roughs need to be deleted for this to work. So I'm gonna do that right now. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Tree hasn't done yet. No, I know, but I was like, you know, move the body to the very bottom layer. It can be below there. Yes, but there's details on the neck and stuff like that that go over other stuff. You gotta see the file. It doesn't make any sense. Like there's, like for example, like I got this part, so it's going over the face, I guess. I don't know what to do with it, so. But I got the body, and then something is going over the face, the arms. So the ARMS has this thing here that I don't know what to do with. So I don't know. I guess I can delete it, but there's too many lines that are too confusing. So I can delete some stuff, but... And then... I don't know what color her boobs are. I think this. And Evelyn told me it was not required to have this on this layer. You can put it like somewhere. Doesn't matter. I'll give you the file. You know what? That's a good one. I'll give you the file. How about that? I'll give it right now on Slack. Let's see if he There we go. There we go. There we go. That looks cool. That looks cool. Give me 1 second while I respond to this thing. So you're wait, Fidecor's saying, is Adobe Animate getting deleted next year, or are they going to offer a perpetual license or discontinue software on a subscription? No. No. Yes. So Adobe Animate was about to get deleted. You still had like a year to use it, and then they would just turn it off. Even if you had it installed, you just wouldn't be able to access it anymore, which means you wouldn't be able to access any file you made in the last 25 years. In my case. In many cases. So people are like, okay, cool. So we're going to pirate it now. And then Adobe's like, uh-oh, that's not good. Then they're going to pirate everything, and we're not going to get any money. So I'm probably going to pirate it anyway at some point, because I know I'm saying this on stream. I'm saying illegal things right now. If I'm not able to use Adobe Animate, or something stops working, and I'm still paying for it, and they can't solve it immediately, and there's no workaround, a simple workaround anyway, then I will have to cancel my subscription and have to use the pirated version, because I need to do my job. And if they break it, you know, that's up, that, you know, that's... So, if everything works, it's fine. And I don't mind. Otherwise, yeah. Anyway, so the second one, like, yeah, they're not going to offer like a license to just buy it, because they're not crazy, even though it's that software. No, but don't worry about it. By the way, I already bought Mo 14. It was a discount because Adobe sucks, and they saw that. It's like, here's a $100 discount, and that's actually like a license that you like get to keep forever. It's not opening for some reason, but I think that's because it's updating. I know that software isn't like perfect either, but like at least it's like a one-time buy. So. If they calculate how many years this software is going to be reliable and take the cost of a subscription for that time, people would prefer that over whatever nonsense they have now, where people will jump ship and get something. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I'm doing. So I want to learn Mo anyway. I have like a bunch of tutorials open, and for some reason it's not opening right now, so that's awkward. There's probably something wrong. I don't know. I'll restart my computer later. But yeah, I got Mo right now. It was like 250 euros. You know, I can still like deduct it from tax and stuff like that, so it's all good. So I'm not gonna touch this anymore. That's how it should be. I prefer software that's just buy once and keep. Yeah, exactly. And then offer cheap upgrade options down the line. It doesn't have to be like super cheap options either. Like I wouldn't mind paying 150 bucks, maybe 200 bucks a year to have the latest version. But if I don't need the latest version, I just skip that one. That's fine, right? I'm just saying. I don't know exactly how the Black Flame is going, so I'm not gonna do that right now. And then we got Trina, that's not done yet. And then we got Ronnie on her guitar. She's kind of like chilling. I feel like this frame is too long though. Oh, it is starting. There we go. Like I obviously I don't like really know how to use stuff yet, but it's still like a mystery to me how it works completely. But I do know it works fast and easy, and you know, a lot of stuff that I do anyway in After Effects, I can now do a lot more easy. So this is not my creation, by the way, but you know. No, I don't think it's expensive either. Oh, you mean using Clip Studio for drawing? You can either upgrade the newest version every year for a quarter of the cost of the software, or buy. How much is Clip Studio? It's not that expensive, is it? Like, as silly as it may sound, I don't really draw that much. I don't think it. I think this needs to be another triple. And then yeah, there we go. Something's going wrong with this part right here. I don't know what it is though. Is there a puppet pin in there or something? No, wait. Wait, did I break something? No, I didn't. I don't think I broke something. Revert. I have a Reliant Photoshop. Yeah, me too. And you use the tools. So yeah, I use the tools for the fullest extent as well. Mostly I'm doing like more graphical design than actually drawing there. But yeah, I'm so looking forward to the competitors catching up. I'm done with Adobe too. I gotta be honest. Like Affinity is well on its way, but not quite there yet. What is Affinity? Is that like is that like drawing software as well? Oh, there's nested animation. Crap. Damn it. I didn't know there was going to be nested animation. Oh, in-depth photo editing. Okay, you know what? I'm going to try this because now it's like bobbing. I feel like it's too high energy, but which I didn't want. So I'm gonna figure this out, but maybe I'm gonna do something completely different. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just using Photoshop to manipulate things, basically. I do so many things in here. But, like, silly enough, like, drawing is not necessarily one of them. Wait, where's Ronnie? The hell? Where's my... Wait. Oh, she's very big. Got it. And I think that we'll be back after these messages is one image. It is not, actually. So that's good. Let's see how big we can make her. We can make her really small and not bother too much. And now this is unreadable. That's a little bit more readable. That's fine, right? Maybe it will work just fine.
Remain a while, dear.
Elden Ring shall return shortly.
Remain a while, dear tarnished. Elden Ring shall return shortly.
I think it's kind of cool.
A while, dear tarnished. Elden Ring shall return shortly. Remain a while, dear tarnished. Elden Ring shall return shortly. Remain a while, dear tarnished. Elden.
Maybe it's fine. Maybe this is fine. I had like a different idea of this, but you know.
Remain a while, dear tarnished. Elden Ring shall return shortly. Remain a while, dear tarnished. Elden Ring shall return shortly. Remain a while.
Like, because she's handing with, like, bobbing with her head, it kind of feels like she's playing, but she's not. She's tuning. So it doesn't make sense that she's bobbing with her head on the music. I don't need to overthink this. Like, this is already super cool. I don't know yet. This would be a good moment to, like, go to the toilet. Don't you think? How long have I been streaming anyway? It doesn't say so anywhere. No, it does say so. Almost 2 hours. That's fine.
Remain a while, dear tarnished. Elden Ring shall return shortly.
I think it's fine. Let's see how it looks on the CRT monitor. Like, if the details are gone, it's fine. Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna be gone. Yeah, I think maybe we're good. Maybe it's fine. Like it's already pretty blurry here, but it's a little stretch out. I think that's fine too. Just to get the screen some more real estate, but you know. I think it's fine. Damn it. Hey, Animation 2. How you doing? I almost got one of these done, so I really gotta pee. But, oh, hallo. Hey. Ik zit alleen midden in een stream. Ik kan wel even kijken hoor, maar... Yes, dat is wel. Alrighty. So we got some people here that didn't know we were doing a live stream, so that's completely fine. bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. And you heard me speak Dutch. How about that, huh? You got that for free. We can do something with the rocks off. Can I? Oh, it would be very bad if I reused. You know what? Let's add that small detail. That's the last thing I'm gonna do for today. And then keep running for this right now. I don't mind it. It's not what I had in mind, but I think it's fine. Michaela on a horse, we don't need that. And then the Michaela scene is getting done. The gargoyle, I don't know, I need the background. But I can fix it with the, I can fix it a little bit. Where's the gargoyle? That's not it, that's not it, that's not it. It's somewhere. Where is it? It's the plus a do 6. We just fixed that one. Oh, there we go. There's one thing that I do want to fix is I want at least to give him a background because I'm getting a seizure every time I'm looking at it. That's done. Wait, that's too easy. Okay, just a gray background is fine. Thank you for subscribing, by the way. Search. I just saw it pop up, but it says 5 minutes old. That's weird. Oh well. Okay, let's see if this you got the butterfly effect. It's not really by butterflies, but like dust particles. I don't know what to do with the black flame there, though. It would be nice if I just get it done, though. Did I do anything special with it? Let's really quickly check. I did do a little bit of time remapping. But, you know, that's not... No, that's fine. I need to see the black flame gargoyle thing starting to be. Oh, of course. You know, I can try the gargoyle, the black flame. I just need to turn that off and then turn that off, and then hopefully this all will work. And then I need to find the battle, black flame gargoyle. Elden Ring. Oh, maybe this is even easier. Just like a Reddit post. Yeah, it does that, huh? Is that like black and red? No. Leave the black flame enemies instead of the death flame. Wait, what do you mean? Just attack him. It's more like red and... Well, I don't know. I did the gargoyle fight. Gargoyle fight? Elden Ring. Yes, video. How to beat the fighting... I don't know where it's using the black flame. It's like a duo. Do I have it open? No, I don't. Wait, I don't think I have it open. No. Let's see if we Yeah, there's one gargoyle. Oh, this is like the fight with the two. This is a different one. I need the one with the spear. No, that's not right. I'm looking at the wrong one. That doesn't make any sense. That's not the right one. Is it? No, it's not, right? No, it's not. Well, maybe it is, but not the right spear-wielding guy. Oh, there we go. But it's white, though. Twin blade. Is it a twin blade one? I think it is. I don't need you. I need the twin blade dude. There we go. Well, no, that's again. That's just. I need the stabby dude. He needs to do this deck. He's really focusing on the other guy first, huh? Okay. Now we got this guy. That's the wrong weapon. And the video's loading. No, you used your other weapon, the stabby. Do the stabby thing. Very good. No, he's not. He doesn't use his twin blade for some reason. I don't get it. That's fine. I just want to get this like effect. I feel like he's charging up something, and I don't know what color it is. So I need some form of reference. I'm just gonna yell at Avalon. Avalon, can you get me the ref for the Black Gargoyle? I lost it. Yeah. I really gotta go to the toilet. I'm gonna just say, be right back. Gone for PP. There we go. Be right back. 1 minute. Did you miss me? Let's see. That's wait. No, I mean the flame. The flame. Like I know what it looks like, but like, where does? I don't see the attack. That doesn't make any sense. Like something cool needs to happen is what I'm saying, but. There we go. It's more like that. Got it. You're not seeing that, but I am, so. So, and it's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of like a swoosh thing. It's kind of glowing. But that, again, that's the sword, and that's not the... Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Give me 1 second. Oh, damn. So, I was just checking if this still works. It does. Alright. So far so good. Yeah, I'm just gonna... I don't know. I don't know what it's exactly gonna do. It's like red, but also black, so, you know. I can probably do something like this. I'm gonna make it black for now, but... Let's just do something cool. If it doesn't work, we can always, like, not do it. We can make it that rusty color. That kind of makes sense. There's more like a motion blur, too. We'll figure something out. That's cool. Yeah, that could work. I feel like he slows down a little bit. So like having a lot of motion blur there doesn't really make any sense, but I just shorten the motion blur. Or whatever the flame or whatever it is. This one should go off screen though. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I gotta redo it. That's fine too. All right. And then that whooshes like that. I need Banazumi. I don't have the hand for it, like the stable hand for it. Okay, and now my line is absolutely going mental. And that's probably gonna crash my... What the hell? Oh, are they forcing me to update again? They are, aren't they? Are they? Okay, name me 3 companies who are not evil. I'll wait here. I know there's probably some, but... Well, the Blender Foundation, obviously, but... They're great. But name 2 more. Like, you think you're trying to, like have, like, wholesome things and stuff like that, and... Like, oh, well, Disney can't be evil because they make the cutest cartoons ever, and then they really are. Yeah, boy. Steam? Well, yeah, that's a good one. Steam. Funny mystery. So, well, name one more then. No, I definitely don't hate Steam. They have been I've been really liking what they do. Big fan of their work. No, they didn't really do evil stuff. Like, obviously, like, if they go down, like, you can't access your games anymore. And I don't know how they would respond to that when you know, like, okay, well, you get one more chance to download everything, and you can, like, have it free. I don't think that's going to happen. So they either, like, they need to exist. Will my children be able to play my Steam library, is what I'm saying. Which I'm technically not even allowed to. Like, they can't inherit my Steam account. Like if I can't put it in my will. I can put in my will that I want to give away my Steam games because I'm technically not allowed to. Even though, like, so I don't really own my games. Wait, am I allowed to inherit a Steam account of someone? Wait, I need to know. No, you're generally not allowed to officially inherit a Steam account according to the Steam subscriber agreement. Steam accounts are non-transferable. So if I pass on into the afterlife, I'm not allowed to give my son the login and have them play it. Which I think, by itself, is evil. So I don't think Steam is very evil, but it, like, that one thing does make it a little evil. No, not a little evil, it does make it evil. Like, if I don't own a game and I own a console, I just want to play it forever, right? I bought it. But now I bought it and it's tied to my name? No, it's mine. I can do whatever I want. I can copy it, but... But yeah, Ghibli is a good one. I don't think Ghibli can be evil. Can it be evil? Maybe they can be evil too, man. I mean, they make beautiful things, but I feel like those animators have long hours. We're gonna Google this. Does Ghibli pay over hours? Let's do that. Based on reports and working conditions at Ghibli, here's a breakdown. I know. This is This is like an AI thing that which I wouldn't like get my information from normally, because we're just doing this for the gist of it, and then we can like look later. But unpaid overtime reports. While Ghibli has described as offering better compensation than many other Japanese animation studios, sometimes paying a set monthly salary rather than purely by piecework, reports have indicated that overtime can still be brutal and in some cases unpaid. Ghibli is evil. And that's just like Japanese work culture, and I get that. So, I think they're evil too. I'm sorry, that was an AI overview, so I need to find like a proper source for that, so let's put a pin in that. Let's not make assumptions there, but I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying. Is 64 bits evil? I mean, we might be. How are we evil though? I mean, we're making free animations for everyone to enjoy. We're not selling anything. We do make a little bit of money like on Patreon, but it's like a little bit. Like if you like this office space costs more than what I'm making with 64 bits with this YouTube channel anyway. Like the commercial stuff that I do on a different name anyway, but in most cases. That is true. We are evil when it comes to that, Funny Mister. Our interns are unpaid with because that's a normal thing in the Netherlands. And then again, you could say like, well, Studio Ghibli, that's normal in Japan to not pay over hours. Most internships are unpaid here because, especially in this profession, like in the Netherlands anyway, you are not necessarily, you're more like doing like learning stuff than working stuff in a way. If I would, that's a tough one. I think that makes us evil too. Yeah, you're right. But most of the time, we're working on videos that really contribute to your portfolio, and it's like, well, exposure. That's the exposure thing. But that's because I'm not making any money, or like hardly any. You know, so it's like we make, I think like $300 or $400 a month on YouTube, with the Patreon stuff included. And the merchandise, which we don't really have, but we used to. So, and like the office space is like twice the price. So, I can't really, if I would pay like the interns as well, like we would like not be existing at all. And then should you exist? And I think so, yes. Because most interns got like projects, paid projects, well-paid projects, that did have a budget and stuff like that through this. Through like the videos that we've done. One project, can't really talk about it, but 3 of the old interns made a really good buck out of a project that we attracted through the work that they and we did. So it was like a project after the internship, and I was able to like pay them for it well. You know, and that like a lot of people got into the industry through, you know, stuff like this. So I think we're evil, but hopefully we're making up for it as well. In the end, like it's coming out of my allowance basically. The money I make on 64 bits is less than I pay for it. So I'm always at a loss. Maybe like in the future not. Who knows? But I know for a fact this video, like it's taking 3 months to make. It's like 2 minutes of animation. We're giving it away for free. It's not subscription based, like it's not behind a paywall or anything. There's some behind the scenes that are behind a paywall on Patreon maybe, but it's not super interesting. It's fun. but you know. So, you know, I wouldn't necessarily call that. One of my first 2 interns actually, they were Nelis and Ryan. And I was working for like a company, and we were unpaid interns, and I was working for a company, and they needed more people. And even though they were still interns back then, I got them those jobs, and I kind of lied that they were interns, like still interns, because they were doing a bang up like good job, and I really wanted them to get that, get those like jobs, and they did, and they were able to like, I mean, they had a steady job for many years. So, like, if that's, like, if having unpaid interns in that case is evil, then I guess I get it. Especially since it's a super bad thing in the United States and stuff like that. I do get that. Now, you guys be the judge if that's evil, but I do get it. If I was making it a decent buck with YouTube, I would obviously just, you know, pay him. I mean, these interns have been doing so much good, and I've had many like in the last like 5 or 6 years or 10 years, whatever. Just for the record, in the Netherlands, they don't have like to pay for public transport and stuff like that, so they can get here for free. And if they ever need something, then I will definitely like buy it for them or stuff like that. Like I paid for like tablets and stuff like that, you know, even though it's interns are not necessarily making that back on the YouTube channel. Like, you know, you're my responsibility as well. I wish I could do this job without, you know, having to make money as well. Because obviously I do have clients. But that's mostly like for projects that are far less interesting than what I'm doing for the YouTube channel. I can't like name my clients. I mean, that might be get me into trouble. But like I've done like videos for banking and stuff like that, and for travel agencies and grocery stores, and you know, it's all very blah 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 blah. But it pays the bills. A couple of mobile games. I do try to put love in that though. But yeah, a lot of interns had like good projects and jobs after having an internship here. I do really try to promote their work, and you know, if they post something online and stuff like that, I will retweet it and like it, comment, and you know, so you know, we have not big accounts on socials, but like we got like a couple of thousand subscribers on followers on Twitter, for example, and you know, if liking and commenting something like that, you know, that really helps them out. So I will. Ooh, that looks pretty good. Okay, that looks better than I thought. I feel like it needs to charge up something or something. Let's see if we can do that. Coming out of thin air, right? Maybe the question is like, how evil is a company? That looks kind of cool. That looks kind of cool. It's kind of like charging up something. It can be different, like in our version than in the cartoon. I think that only makes sense. That. See how that looks? Yeah, the charging up does look nice. I know it's going to be a little different from, you know. I feel like the bottom probably needs something as well. Are you guys excited for the Super Mario Galaxy movie? I haven't seen the second trailer yet. Because I saw the first one, I was like, this is very cool. This is very, very cool. And then I saw the part of the second one, I was like, no more spoilers. I'm gonna keep it up until like it's like April when it's coming out. I really hope they're gonna do a Smash Bros. One eventually. That'd be very cool. I was very excited for the first one. I think we're almost done with this one. I think I'll put it in. I have something else like checked off from the list, which is nice. Let me see. What is this cartoon always playing in the top right? That's our show reel. That's everything we made so far. Is that what you mean? Like the compilation thing? It's just like for people when they don't know us, especially on Twitch. Nobody knows us on Twitch. Maybe like on YouTube, there's more people because they're already subscribed, probably. But it's just like our show reel. Yeah. Hey, Leon, how you doing? Yes, I am live on both Twitch and whatchamacallit, YouTube. So yes, I'm live on both. And TikTok, by the way, which is not doing a lot. Did somebody like do like? Well, it received one single like for some reason. And 0 people chatted on TikTok. So I'm live on TikTok too, but apparently that doesn't really matter. Which is interesting because we do have like I don't know, like 10,000 followers. And well, how many do we have in TikTok? Quite a few, right? How many are there? 23,000 followers on TikTok, and a single viewer right now. It's fine. It's funny, but. How does TikTok Live work? Do I not understand it or something? I don't know. It's fine. I don't care. Like I'm here for like the YouTube stuff, and Twitch is really nice too. So let's see how this works right now. Let me just and I may be... No, I'm not sure about that yet, so... Let's do... But yeah, how you doing? How have you been, like Lilian? What have you been up to, my man? Next week there's gonna be a dual stream, by the way, if you're interested. Well, if the baby is not born yet, by the way. Still waiting for that baby. Black flame front. You're having a cold, but other than that, very excited for the Virtual Boy next week. Is it coming out next week? Wait. Yeah, is it coming out next week? I didn't order it. Ah, that's cool though. Yeah, sounds like fun. I got a VR glasses, the 5 Focus 3, which is kind of like a model from 2021, 2022 or something like that. But I got that from somebody in the building was having like a clearing out like his office. It's right there, but. It was clearing out his office because like he was downsizing, and he just like gave stuff away to like other people in this building. And it's like, I can check what you got, like if you want to get rid of it, like you sure want to get rid of it for free? It's like yeah sure, you just take whatever you want. And I got some really nice VR glasses, so like it's not a Virtual Boy, but I mean maybe I could play Virtual Boy games on it. That'd be fun. But anyway, yeah, so. So I got some really, really cool VR glasses, and I've been playing Half-Life Alyx on it. My PC can run Half-Life Alyx, but the VR glasses like natively can't. So I have to like transfer it by Wi-Fi, and it works well. So I can do it by cable, but I do it by Wi-Fi. And Half-Life Alyx has been like super fun. Yeah, can you do Virtual Boy on VR glasses emulation? I don't know, would that be possible? Probably. Has everyone ever tried playing a Virtual Boy emulator on VR headset? And somebody says, no, I want to. And somebody else said, and lift? No. There's a Virtual Boy emulator you can sideload and run right on the Oculus Quest 2. I tried it out, it was fine, but not exactly a thrilling experience compared to any other VR game I've ever got loaded. That makes sense. Emulator available on a side quest. Okay. Yes, it's possible. Ooh, I mean, you can even play a Virtual Boy on a modded 3DS. And it works better than you think. That's pretty cool, too. Play Virtual the right way on a meta quest. That's kind of cool. I just want to, like... I don't want to, like, steal his video on the stream, but... let's see if he can do it. Yeah, I mean, he does. That looks kind of cool. I might try this later. This is very cool. Yes. You know what? I'm actually gonna save this video for later because I think I'm gonna get this to work. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be exciting. Sure, why not, right? I mean, that could work for me. Let's do black flame front. And then do black flame back. I think that's basically it. Oh, wait, what? And then black flame black on the back. Yeah, there we go. Let's see how that looks with Melania. Let it render a little bit. It's definitely more exciting now, so that's good. Yeah, that's a lot actually. It's like it slashes and then it gains energy again. Like it releases energy and then it gains energy again. So that's good. It's not necessarily super exciting when it gets really close to the screen though. But it still looks decent enough. Looks good. I'm happy. That's another thing on my to-do list, so that's good. I didn't do Radon yet, though. You know what? You know what? I'm in a good mood. I might as well try that as well. So we got one more scene. Well, let's play that in the meantime. Looks very good indeed. Yeah, I think so too. I really like the Melania scene. I mean, that scene is very good. I think I'm gonna like make very clear that this is not done with AI. So much is these days. Put my AI to color in frames because that's a lot of work. And doesn't really add to the creativity. But then it could also like be like an algorithm. I mean, I don't like mean generative AI, but more like a tool that helps me color in the other images as well. But I feel like Clip Studio has that or something like that. There's tools for that, but not in Animate. That would have been pretty cool. Now I'm curious. Have you seen any "This is AI" comments under your recent videos? No. No. Did I? No. I don't think I've ever had one. It feels... I'm pretty sure it feels too handcrafted for that. There's too many mistakes in there. Especially with the pixel art, you can't deny that. I mean, AI doesn't do good pixel art. It's not true. It does good single images for pixel art. Pixel art AI, come on. No, not generator. Ugh. I just like want to see some images. Yeah, you get like jumbled messes. So okay, for example, this is like a decent one. For example, like these are all I think, yeah, these are all AI. Yeah. So these are all AI. And it doesn't look natural. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look interesting either. Maybe like for an old Sierra adventure game or something like that. Like an SVGA Sierra adventure game. But a lot of these are off. And like if I would see this, I would say like, yeah, this is this AI question mark? You know, so for this, yeah, I would have, you know, asked, but there's a lot of stuff in there. For example, like you can really tell on these, by the way. Obviously you can, but like it's trying to mimic pixel art. And I think this is pretty cool for like if you ever use this for like a ref or something like that, or you like the colors or something like that. Maybe the colors in that princess are pretty cool, and then you like pick those like as a color palette. Maybe you can do that pretty well. I don't know, but it does pixel art very badly, and you can tell instantly. Yeah, definitely. Like especially if you look at the details. It has like this voxel feel or something like that. It can mimic pixel art, but then again, that's what AI is, isn't it? Like I always say, like life. No, like I mean, like art imitates life, but AI imitates art. You know. So now, and I gotta be super honest with you. I installed like a plugin just because I was curious. On Aseprite, and there's like an Aseprite pixel art generator, and you can take your own creations and also rotate them and stuff like that with AI. Doesn't work very well, and I have no interest in using that because it doesn't do what I want. But alright, you're hanging out, man. Cool. See you later, man. Yeah. Good work today, man. Cool. Yeah. Sounds good. See you later, man. Thanks. That was Avalon. He did all the storyboarding and a lot of directing on this project. It's really good. Really cool. Really cool guy. If you see him in the credits, definitely like follow him on all the socials. But anyway, so I used that plugin. I used it like 3 times to see what it does. And I uninstalled it after that. It's like, yeah, I guess. I see it being used as a tool or something like that, but like I said, it can generate images that you can use as a reference for your art. I guess the same thing you do instead of like typing in a prompt, you type it in on Google Images, right? So it's like, I want a cool night, and then you type it in on Google Images, and it's like, oh, that's a cool night, and I'm gonna use those as a reference. And then and now you can generate that, and I use that as a reference. I guess. Maybe. Especially with like somebody like me who's very bad with colors, it could be helpful when it comes to that. Maybe. Like help me color like one image. I see if I like it. I see if other people like it, and then or whatever, and then I can use that like a color palette or something like that. So great, because I suck at coloring. And yes, I can learn. And I will, but it could be a nice tool there, I guess. So far, just for the record, we haven't used it in any of our projects at all. So don't worry about that button. But I wasn't planning on it either. I believe there's like one little image, like one little background where I took a screenshot from the game, put it in Photoshop, used generative fill to grab out, like, erase out the AI and... okay, wait, give me 1 second. Yeah, wait, no, I think Avalon needs to fix the face, by the way. Sorry. But the rest is done, that's good. I'm not going to put that in right now if it's not done yet, but once it's done, it's good. But yeah, there's one image, and I took a screenshot. I generated, filled something out, like in Photoshop, because I have a subscription on Adobe, sadly. And then we painted over that picture. And it was easier that way. You know, so that's the only AI so far we've used in this project. It's like doing generative fill on a screenshot and then painting over it the way we want to. Which is nothing more than like the stamp tool, using the stamp tool. It's just a faster way of doing that. That's like nothing to worry about. Yeah, that's like nothing to worry about. Like, oh crap, that's not supposed to pop up. So yeah, that's not something I worry about. But that doesn't really take away from the creativity. It's not like you're cheating if you use any form of AI. For example, if I would write like a YouTube description with AI, with like ChatGPT or something like that, I don't think that's necessarily cheating as well. I mean, you could write whatever you want, then put that in there. It's not like, hey, can you improve this in any way? Like, English is not my first language, you know. And then maybe you can, and then like the YouTube description gets a little better, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm going to use that, I'm going to use this, and that's a really nice way of phrasing that, and you know, like, hey, I want to say like, become a Patreon member, because then the lights are still turned on in this office. It's really expensive to make this animation, for you know, because it's only costing us and not gaining us. Like, how can I say that in a better way? It's like, well, maybe you gotta say it like this or like that, and then it's like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. So that's like a use case for me. Yeah, like you said, like I think that's a very fair use case. Yeah, I think so too. But yeah, no, it's not gonna be AI slop. No, I don't think it's gonna. It should be used for creativity as well. Like these days, like a lot of concept artists are being pushed to the side in like games or movies or animation because, well, AI can handle ideas, right? But then you still like need to put in the ideas, which is, you know, which is the hard part. And then like translating that to like an image, I mean, that can help. Like if you need to like draw a cool goblin for like a Magic the Gathering card or something like that, I get that you're using like something like an AI generative thing to put some inputs and then create the art yourself. But again, for reference, it's not that crazy for reference, except for like it's really bad for the environment and you shouldn't do it. But then again, you also shouldn't eat meat, which I don't, so, and a lot of people do. So it's bad for the environment, but sadly a lot of things are. But yeah, don't use it to replace creativity. That's a good one. I think we're good for now. Moog is done. Well, Moog is not super done. That's still something that I wanted to fix anyway, but yeah, that's something that I do need to fix eventually. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Wait, do they disappear? Did I do it well? Generating for reference is a whole different story. It just shouldn't be a finished project. Exactly, it shouldn't be a finished project. Somebody described it to me as like, how would you... Wait, what? Give me 1 second. It's like 10 frames in there that don't make any sense. Wait, what? I never did the effects on Moog. Oh my god. I never finished this. Shit. That's actually still quite a little bit of work. Damn it. Damn it, that's a lot of work actually. I completely forgot this scene because it doesn't have any backgrounds. Damn it. Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense at all. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. Wow, I thought it was done, but... Okay, well, I just need to do the effects, but... That's more than I thought, damn it. Generating stuff for everyone is a whole different story. It just shouldn't be used in different... Yeah, exactly. There's gonna be a day. There's gonna be a day where we might say like, well, maybe it can be used in finalized products for some things that aren't important, some things that fill in the blanks. You know, have a single image of a character colored in and the rest is not colored in, and the AI just finishes that for you, and then like a camera turn on a cool 2D background turns for you even though you only drew it twice, and that it's acceptable. Like, I feel like the boundaries are gonna move up a little bit eventually. IKEA instruction, you would notice anyway. And then you end up with like a really weird cabinet or something like that. But yeah, it's true. Like a lot of explain animations, for example, are being made by AI now. Like those whiteboard animations. I'm probably gonna find whiteboard animation AI. Oh my god, it says free as well. Oh, there's like 20 of them that make this though. Oh, for crap's sake. Obviously. Well, this used to be a... Okay, well that looks very bad, but this used to be like a whole profession where people just wanted you to make that and then turn that into animation, stuff like that. And I feel like that stuff like that is going to go down very fast, but you know, and that sucks because animators will lose their jobs over this. But honestly, I hate doing animations for companies like this. For like companies that want these types of animations anyway. I would have loved to not do that, but they're part of my income. So I feel like that part of my job is going to like just go away. I hope something else will fill it up. And I'm working on that anyway. So that's why I'm like being like making cool animations that, you know, that are handmade and go back to a better time, like the 90's cartoon shows and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm just saying. I feel like, okay, well, the motion is good. I feel like that. I mean, that going away is not that strange because it's gonna be cheaper for like the product. Can be like if it looks decent for most, like, you know, I mean, if it's just like some explainer video that nobody really wants to see, but they kind of have to because you want to know if you got to buy their product. I don't know what to tell you here, but there's a lot of commercial products that are going to be made with AI in the future, and nobody's going to care because, you know, commercials or something like that, and the whole like commercial industry is going to go down as well because everyone is going to use AI to make their ads like Coca-Cola did, and now they did it badly, but eventually they are going to find a way to do it better. And then projects like this will become art again. And more interesting and stuff like that, you know? Hopefully. Because it's man-made. Like, I wouldn't go to a museum if everything was AI generated. It's like, I don't. This is not made by men. Like, the pictures are pretty, but I can look those pictures up on my phone, I guess. Oh well. Anyway, guys, I've been streaming for 3 hours. I think it's as good a time as any to call it a day. And I really appreciate it that you've all stopped by. But I think it's time for me to stop streaming. I really hope you guys are staying, letting the world stay AI free by becoming our Patreon. I'm opening up this up right now. Come on, zoom in a little bit. Damn it! Like I said, this is really transparent of me, but we do make a little bit of money on Patreon, and it's about the same a month on YouTube ad revenue. But yeah, definitely go check this out if you're interested. And I'll put it in the chat, I guess. Oh, I'm not sure if I can, but it doesn't matter. Patreon.com/64bits. You can find it in the description of this post. Definitely go check that out. There's a lot of cool stuff there.
This is no ordinary.
Including like little behind the scenes and ad previews like this. Consider it. You don't have to, but if you do, that's really cool. Thanks so much for hanging out. I'm gonna leave. If you want to stay up to date on when the streams are, you can definitely also check out the Discord. Thank you, like Lilian, Simply Noah, Curlia, all you guys who have been here like all the time. Thank you so much. Peter Quartz, Sinister, a lot more. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.